My name's Tom Hywood and I am the co-founder and group general manager of AD Group.
My name's Jordy Catalano. I'm also co-founder of AD Group and I look after the product side of things now.
My first memory of Jordy is when I was doing my induction into middle school in year 7, and Jordy actually was giving me and the group of students that I was with a tour of the campus, and we realised that at the time that his old man and my father were working together.
I actually don't remember that day. I don't remember giving the tours. I reckon Tom's stitching me up that I was
very intimidated by you.
Yeah, I have no recollection of giving a tour of that school, but I'll take him on his word for it. It was at school that we met and became friends. We started travelling a fair bit together and then started talking about the idea and launched it together.
And then any other memories that I have of you? I mean, I won't talk about you painting trains and stuff like that. That's probably a little bit much.
No stories. No other stories. I'd been looking for my first home at the time, but at the same time, I was also looking at commercial real estate for the distribution business. And so I kind of saw that commercial real estate had its own websites, despite being a segment of the broader industry. So I thought that there was an opportunity for a website to exist purely for off the plan. At the time, there was nothing like that. It was just real estate or domain that you could advertise on. So there wasn't something that purely catered to off the plan buyers.
Years prior, we'd spoken about wanting to do something together. So as soon as the opportunity really was conceptualized, it was just natural progression. I was involved in the space, Jordy had the idea, and just from that day on, we just knew we were going to work together. We had this office in York Street in South Melbourne, and it was basically just Jordy and I. The platform really started from zero, and so for the first few weeks or months or however long it was, we would literally watch as a lead came through. Now we generate thousands per month, but when a lead came through, where we would celebrate high-fiving, whooping, and I remember very early on we would, when things were a bit slower, we would just late afternoon on a Tuesday, Wednesday before we both had kids, would just sit there, scrunching up paper and trying to throw it into the waste paper bin. And then we said, as soon as one of us got a limit, just go to the pub.
Yeah, there's a lot of table tennis played in those days.
Yeah.
It was something to look back and double down on if we were doing it again. I think that genuinely asking the industry for what they wanted, we knew what the product looked like before we'd even designed, because we had so much advice from people in the industry and varying different people. I don't think it matters whether you're starting a real estate portal or any other type of business. We had found out exactly everyone's pain point in the industry at the time, and we designed a website around that. So I think going out and listening to what your customers want.
I think I probably have a relatively unhealthy work-life balance. I think that if I was talking to my 18-year-old self, I might say, just, you don't need to rush. You can go slow. There's time, and no one is going to mind if you respond to an email at 9 a.m. the next day. You don't need to be, working from. You don't need to be working into all hours of the night. I think I probably just learned that with age, even though I still do it and don't take my own advice. I think that if I had the benefit of hindsight, I might say that. The principle of the business is just service and just making sure that the client feels completely at home with us, feels comfortable, and is happy to ask us any question, or be vulnerable and ask us for help. Or if they're having challenges and they'll ask us what can we do to help, and we won't charge them for it.
Certainly makes it a lot more fun going to work when you're working with your friends. I think some people are hesitant to work with friends because they worry it can damage the relationship, but I think it actually strengthens the relationship. You're both striving to achieve the same thing. You enjoy it. You enjoy the ride together. There's a shared mutual respect with one another, and I think it leads to better results.
Jordy and my working relationship, we've been so close for so long, seen each other almost every single day for the last 10 years. I don't know, I think just having that element of connection where our fathers were friends, our fathers worked together. We always knew of each other and always knew who that person was, even when we didn't spend a lot of time together at school. I think that probably made our relationship stronger because beyond the fact that we were friends and we had a business together, there was always that sort of deeper connection to the fact that, our families were in a way, tied together. Oh, we probably had very few disagreements. I don't know. It was like
selling, right?
Yeah, we're both similar sense of humour, similar personalities. Usually our opinions are aligned, and they're not. We just hash it out and,
Bring in a mediator.
Yeah.
Just get straight to court over it.
I can tell you that no one in the world makes me laugh more than Jordy.
It's turned into a full-blown RSV thing.